We ready. We ready. And I go, for bed. Dude.
That's not the song. It's not 80s hair metal.
That's Eric.
That's a great Gatorade commercial.
Yeah. For bed? Ready for bed?
No.
Oh, I'm generally ready for bed.
No, the actual song is "We Ready for Y'all."
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a song. You know who that is? It's a real song. I can't remember exactly who it's by. It's in one of the.
I figured it was in a football commercial.
It's in a Madden commercial or a Madden game, but it's a Gatorade commercial.
Okay.
But the commercial starts with somebody doing a pregame chant and they're singing a song.
Yeah. I know I've seen it.
Yeah, but that's why you would think it's not a song. But it's a song that he started. He's like, I'm gonna do it, but this.
Yeah. We ready. We ready.
I don't know how they did it.
Strong side. Left side.
Welcome to That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix. What's with the left side? Why is it strong side, left side? Because the right side's strong because most people are right-handed?
I'm gonna lead this off with I have no idea. Okay. I have no idea.
Lead off, good baseball term though. So
there you go.
Even though it was a football movie, but you know.
I mean, it depends on what type of defense they're in. Honestly, I mean, I don't know what defense they're in. If it's a 34 or a
civil
43.
rights defense.
You know what? Civil rights defense allowed 0 points in 1965 because you want to know what? They had 0 rights.
They didn't have a right side. They had a strong side.
They didn't have a right side. They had a strong side and a left side. Those damn liberals over there.
What if a political rally and there's a bunch of Trumpers?
Strong side.
Strong side.
Left side.
Left side.
Left side. Strong side. We're the strong side. We do push-ups over here.
We're bitches.
Oh God!
If we went the strong side, the South would have won. Fuck the left side.
Fuck the left side. Strong side, baby. Strong side, left side. But here's the thing. They go together. It's always you never hear strong side.
Weak
side. And you never hear left side.
That's fair. They do roll together.
It's strong side, left side. So, Republicans, you need Democrats.
Hey, wait a second. I just realized something.
What?
We ready. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Same song.
I wouldn't have ever known. It's just like those, the Key of Awesomeness guys?
The Key of Awesome.
It was like, get that duck out of here.
Wait, were you ever a Homestar Runner guy?
No.
That's probably way before your time.
The Key of Awesome.
It's weird enough that I feel like you might know it.
How much older are you than me?
I never watched it, but I know it.
You know Trogdor the Burninator?
Yeah.
Oh.
How much older are you than me?
I think you guys are the same age.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Old ass nigga.
Okay.
My bad.
My bad. Sorry for whatever I did to get called that.
I'm not an old ass
just being
nigga.
born when you were.
I'm 23. Excuse me?
Yeah, you little baby.
Me? You want to know what bothers me? You know who Kai Cenat is?
What?
You know who he is?
No. I was saying what bothers you? It was a delayed response.
It was, and I know it was 2 fast questions. I understand, but Jesus, you're so hard being your friend sometimes.
Hey, man, look, I had a meeting about getting on antidepressants today. I'm having a day.
I'm sorry I didn't know your schedule. I love you, though. How you doing?
Love you, too. You know.
Hey.
I'm here.
Monday at 3 o'clock.
What's Monday at 3 o'clock?
I'm going to therapy.
Oh, yeah!
I don't really.
Yes!
I'm not happy about it.
We celebrate positive mental health here at TCO.
Positive?
It's going to be positive.
Actually, let me confirm.
It's going to be positive.
I don't think I ever texted him back.
For almost 3 years now.
I've
been trying to talk Felix into going to therapy.
Probably won't like it.
Not the first time, but you'll get used. You'll find the benefits of it.
We get real pissed off.
Do it. It's a safe space. That's the beauty of it.
At him. Like, fuck. Or her. Is she hot? Ooh. What if I start fucking my therapist if she's hot?
So what you just described to me is a scene from Step Brothers.
Is that a scene?
Yeah. When he wants to fuck his therapist.
I mean, want.
And then the lumberjack. Are you going to come in as a lumberjack? I've traveled many miles to give you my seed.
No. Oh, God. Anyway, Democrats are pussies, though.
You said it, not me.
Nah, what are they going to do?
It's safer.
Me? They want to take away all the guns.
Touche.
What are they going to do? Abort me? I'm already full term.
Hey, really late abortion.
Right.
Or early euthanasia, however you prefer.
That was a fun one. I probably have to home make that clip, though.
Yeah, probably.
You think Opus are the liberals?
Yeah.
We play the game of, like, who do you think is a Republican? Who do you think is a shocking liberal?
Shocking liberal.
Kevin Costner.
I was going to say, oddly enough, I feel like Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Tim McGraw is a registered Democrat.
Yeah. Toby Keith.
Toby Keith?
That's the most shocking of all time.
That's a shocking confirmed one. Can you Google a list of shocking Democrats? And it'll be fun.
I looked up Kevin Costner to see what he...
Yeah, if you get that list of shocking Democrats, just give us what they do, like
I feel
country
like,
singer or whatever.
When I say shocking, like Kevin Costner is shocking in the sense that I figured because he's in Hollywood, he'd be more moderate.
Yeah.
And same with Jeff Bridges.
But he's from like Indiana or whatever. It's like, oh no, he's fiscally conservative.
Yeah. For sure. Anybody with money is actually fiscally conservative, no matter what fucking political ad they get
That's
on.
the thing when Patrick Mahomes' wife was posting all the pictures with the Make America Great Again hat, and his mom was too.
All that.
His mom was too.
Hey, speaking of the Chiefs, what happened with Jason Kelce?
What do you mean Jason Kelce never played for the Chiefs?
No, but Travis Kelce.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I saw Goose's clip, and I was
Did
trying
you not
to figure out.
It was from a couple weeks ago.
No.
And by the time this comes out a couple months ago, or a month ago, but somebody was walking behind him and telling him, like, your brother's a F word.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured. It was something like that.
And he goes, your brother's an F word for dating that chick. And it was like, all right. Like, even in your own internal logic,
sense.
For yourself, you alone. Like, even if you think Travis Kelce is an F word for
Did
dating,
it happen in Philly, though? Because that would make it
I don't remember.
Sense.
It might have been in Philly. I can't remember I can't remember where it was.
I could hear a diehard Birds fan saying that.
Well, so he wouldn't be pushing. A diehard Birds fan isn't pushing Jason Kelce because
he pushed him.
Like, he's pushing him from behind, and like he pushes him down. Like, this is Jason Kelce we're talking about, professional football player.
Big ass
pushes
dude.
him down. The guy drops his phone at the same time. Jason Kelce, as he's getting up, picks up the phone, smashes it on the ground.
Nice.
Says, "Who's the F word now?"
Yeah.
People got upset because he works at ESPN and they're the mouse. But also, he didn't do anything that bad.
No, he didn't.
And he was keeping his shit together for the lion's share of the interaction.
I don't think you should accost him for saying that in that context. Because
I think Jason, in real time, had the same reaction you did of, like, your brother's an F word for dating that chick.
Yeah.
Of, like, whatever. I'm not even going to address it.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm just going to keep walking. And that's exactly what he did until he got pushed down.
Yeah, okay.
And then he was like,
got pushed.
to hell with your phone, and like...
Yeah, and I think rightfully so, honestly.
And so people are upset that he
did technically get assaulted.
Yeah. He apologized for the use of the language, which I get and everything, to save his job and everything. And he's got daughters and everything, so like that's a whole other thing, is having a fourth daughter.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's just the stupidest thing you could possibly humanly do is, especially now where like the most famous groups of people in the world now are probably football players, UFC fighters, and I mean, I'll include WWE and UFC fighters, just being that it's combat sports.
Yeah, it's TKO too.
They're the same company, and so I'll include those. Are probably
everybody knows who John Cena and The Rock are.
Exactly, but those are like, and like the singular most famous person probably doesn't belong to one of those groups because it's probably Taylor Swift. But even then, she's attached to football players, and that's how this happened.
But even then, I don't think there's a lot of musicians that are like. The next most famous musician is at a different level than Taylor Swift.
Yes, and being that there's so many more, like right now in Green Bay, Wisconsin, there's 53 professional football players.
Yeah.
In a town of 100,000.
Yeah.
There's going to be more NFL players that you're going to run into as opposed to there's only one Taylor Swift.
Right.
There's however many NFL players per city, per team or whatever. And so the stupidest thing you could do is to be aggressive with any of them.
Yeah.
Because
for
these
sure.
are trained murderers.
Yo, for sure.
The football players too. Like they're jolly football. You see them dancing and whatever.
Yeah,
like it's football.
Doing the Trump dance.
Like like you see the like if you're not a football fan, you see the highlights and the touch. Like they're fast and they're big and everything. But you don't realize that they're trained.
They are
like they
going
will
to
kill you.
They run through people for a living.
They will like even when we were on campus at school, you knew the difference of the football players. Like I mean, I was in our production class and I was like the only black kid in there. But like even just walking campus, it was like. Damn.
Yeah, no, they're big.
And you notice it as one of them too.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, stop looking at us. Shit.
Yeah.
But like these are NFL players of like, jeez, like the top of the top.
Oh yeah.
And like it's crazy, and these people are going up to them.
Yeah, and you know what's
Somebody
crazy?
approached Israel out of sideline. Somebody approached him. Said, not just that. Said, fight me, bro. What the fuck?
I think I did hear about that. Why would you do that to Stylebender?
Well, and here's the thing: he's getting into a car with suicide doors because he's so good at fighting. He's so good at fighting. He has a car with suicide doors, and you're stupid enough to go up to him? Fuck's wrong with you? Fuck's wrong with you, son?
Insane. I'd be like, Izzy.
Hey, from across the street. Hey,
and he'd
big
be
fans.
like, that's it. 2 fingers.
Hi.
Don't hurt me, please.
Like, I don't think I'll be like, and I've told you about this, and with being starstruck and everything, I'll be more starstruck with comics. I think with football players, it'll be different for me.
Yeah.
Just because I'm kind of almost one of you. For the ball, the game.
Don't tell them that, though, because they'll laugh in your face. They'll be like, God, the comic, he's funny. Maybe do say it to him.
You know, 3-time Super Bowl champion Patrick Mahomes, me and you.
So
we're basically the same.
Hello, Patrick Mahomes.
Because I went to Hutchinson Community College.
I could probably take Patrick Mahomes, though.
In what?
A fight. I mean, he's probably quick and he moves weird.
No.
On raw strength, though, I think I got him.
No. I don't think you realize how big he is. He's 6'3" and 230 pounds.
I thought he was 6 even.
Nah, he's a big dude.
Oh.
And like he's a very chunky, like most of his weight is from the waist down.
Interesting.
And so like even like if you say you can take him in a fight, he's gonna wrestle you and you're not gonna be able to get a hold of him. And so he's just too fucking big.
He's a glazer.
And he's chunky. He's a thick individual.
He might be a glazer too, so he's slimy.
He's a thick
so you couldn't
individual.
really get a grip on him.
He's thick.
He doesn't really bead sweat.
No, he probably is a glazer.
Glazes.
Most football players probably are, because most of the sweat is underneath. Or like you're gonna sweat more underneath.
Yeah, but
because of the pads on you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like your body changes or adapts.
I don't know.
But
I don't know how science works. I didn't go to school really.
What if you found out the cure to cancer was like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And like we just hadn't found out that. Like what if it was that simple?
I don't know. I would probably think a lot more about it if I had cancer.
I think we should start giving cancer patients more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and see where it goes.
Uncrustables, dude.
Uncrustables. It's a bald head sandwich for the bald head.
Yikes. So there goes our shot at Make-A-Wish.
Oh, no! No! I'm sorry.
Ruined that one for us.
But you remember when Jason Kelce said sorry? And he still got to keep his job at ESPN? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you have a job at a non-profit podcast. It's not that it's non-profit because we want it to be. It's just not making a profit yet.
No. I'm going to say we're non-profit because we're doing it for the kids.
We're doing it for the kids. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. This episode's been for the kids so far.
So far, we've been cussing.
We've been cussing, but
good.
You know what? If you're a cool parent, let your kid cuss. How do you feel about letting kids cuss? Like, if you have kids...
No.
Really?
Not until they can drive, at least.
Interesting. I've always...
Let me amend my rule.
Okay.
No shit fucks bitches.
Okay.
until you can drive.
I think that's
Ass
fair.
dams and hells
Yeah.
until then.
That's fair.
Well, and when you turn 10, ass damn and hell.
Yeah.
And then...
I think my thing is I would
And also,
rather...
don't be not funny. Don't be shitty.
But that's where my thing is I, like, if I have kids someday, I don't care if you cuss, but you're going to do it right.
Yeah.
And you're going to know when and where it's okay and not okay. You get sent home from school for cussing at school, you're grounded.
Yeah.
You know? Like, fucking no Xbox.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
But if you cuss at home and it's used properly, I'm probably going to laugh.
I mean, it's true the same way, like, what we are trying to learn with stand-up is, like, if you don't cuss as much on stage, when you do, it's more impactful.
It hits harder.
The same goes for life. But it's also to be fun, and it's fun to be a part of The Departed. Like, where it's just like, you're hanging out with your buddies, like, fuck you, no shit. No,
fuck
fucking
you,
fucker.
you fucking quap.
Fucking, like, but you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it's kind of fun just to be...
That's my work environment.
Exactly. It's kind of fun to be a little crass.
I work at the Welding Departed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun to be a little crass and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's just words.
Yeah, but for me, I hold words in a different light than some people.
I think the words themselves are just words. It's how you use them.
Yes. I've said and have had things said to me.
Yeah.
Way worse without using a cuss word.
Exactly.
So you're right in that, like, it is about what you say, but, like,
I mean, I think one of the coldest comebacks of all time is someone says something to you, like, if, say, the guy called Jason Kelsey that instead of his brother, and he goes, and he could have hit him with, I've been called worse by better.
Yeah.
Such a good line.
What was the one I heard today?
So good. And I feel like people don't get it, because I've used it before.
Worse by better. It's I like the flip of the worst by better. Where it's like
Yeah, like, you're a piece of shit. It's basically saying you're a piece of shit, so that didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because somebody that's better than you has called me something way worse.
Mm-hmm. There was something I heard today that was pretty good on the comeback. I can't even remember.
I don't know. Jeremy Rush does wear boxer briefs, though.
Shout out to Big Rush.
He did text us. Yeah. We did find out.
He's got that, yeah.
And a Pendleton shirt.
And a Pendleton.
I laughed so hard listening back to that about Jeremy Rush wearing a giant shirt to bed, like a fucking muumuu.
You knock on his door at 3 a.m. What's up and shit? Big ass t-shirt. At his front door, dude.
So funny.
I almost wanted to stay up one night just to see. Just to see.
He's got one of those stocking caps on.
What's up,
like the Winnie the Pooh one.
Jeremy Rush, he'd be a fantastic Ebenezer Scrooge.
For sure.
Oh my God.
I would love to watch Jeremy Rush's Ghosts of Christmas Past, Present, and Future.
Yeah. Well, I was even thinking just him as Ebenezer Scrooge going through all the... Real quick. Casting Wichita's version of the Christmas Carol.
Might as well. It's Christmas time.
So Ryan's Tiny Tim.
Ryan is absolutely Tiny Tim. That makes only makes sense.
Jeremy's Ebenezer Scrooge.
For sure.
The Ghost of Christmas.
But also Bam could be Ebenezer Scrooge too.
He had... The thing with Ebenezer Scrooge, you have to know that he's going to flip at the end.
That's fair.
I don't think Bam has the potential to flip. It's just at the end of the movie, it's like, hey, now you know the magic of Christmas. Nah, nigga, I don't give a shit.
Bam at the end is going to be like...
I don't eat pork. I'm Muslim.
At the end of it, Bam's going to be like, fuck this. I'm celebrating Kwanzaa now.
Shit. All the pilgrims want to celebrate.
I'm going to go get me a Yule log.
If Bam was in it, it'd be the Christmas Carol.
Shit.
All right. With Jeremy in it, it's the Coor's Carol.
The Coor's Carol.
The Coor's Carol.
It's the Coor's Banquet.
Pretty nice banquet we got going on.
And shit.
Ow. I walked too hard.
Yeah, Felix walked here. I don't know if we established this.
I walked here. It's honestly not that big of a deal because it's not that crazy of a walk, but I walked here.
It's a couple miles, though.
Is that a couple miles?
I think it's probably about 2.
I didn't stop.
Might be 1.5. But
My
I'm not
ring
gonna...
closed, but that was from my walk earlier today.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of shocked that it didn't close after I was done with work when I was working out. Because I walked there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
How you doing? What you doing?
I'm good.
How we doing on time? My eyelashes in my face.
Oh.
Okay. I was just checking. I was just tapping in, trying to see.
Tapping in, tapping out. You know.
Checking in the oil of the podcast real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I know your worst Christmas ever.
It hurts every year. It hurts every year. Because every year I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to see anything. I'm 23 years old.
Yeah.
I know Santa's not real.
What? Yo, okay, speaking of Santa.
Oh, sorry, kids.
I watched the movie Dear Santa last night. Have you heard about this, Caleb? Have you heard about it? No. So this kid's dyslexic, and he writes Satan on his Christmas card.
Okay,
and
I've
it goes
seen the
to Satan.
commercial for it.
It's Jack Black. Mm-hmm. The movie made me cry last night. I swear to God. Okay, I'm going to spoil it because I have a feeling you're not going to watch it.
Good chance. I just watched Anchorman for the first time this week.
Really?
It's fine.
It's a good one. The second one's not near as good.
It's very good. I thought it was very funny in spots. Guess what part you think I thought was the funniest part?
For some reason, I know it's random, but the I Love Lamp part I think you would think is really funny.
I love Brick Tamlin.
Brick Tamlin is the shit, dude. He's the best.
I love Lamp was hilarious. I love every time he appeared on my screen. I was like, Steve Carell, let's go, baby.
Yeah, no, he's the best part.
Give me the fun. Like he's the funniest thing, the funniest fucking thing.
I just
in the
shit
entire
a whole
movie.
Squirrel.
Like I mean,
I ate your chocolate squirrel.
It makes sense, and like I know we're talking about other things. But
yeah,
like, comedic actors, why they are so good at dramatic acting.
Yeah,
is because just buy in.
Yeah,
because Steve Carell's is like, I'm a fucking idiot in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, I literally know nothing.
And that's how he could do a movie like Beautiful Boy.
Exactly. Because he's like, every scene he walked into, it wasn't even like, he wasn't even trying to maintain his own character.
Yeah.
He was just like, I don't know anything. All I know is that my name is Brick Tamlin.
Yeah. No, he goes, people like me because I'm polite and rarely late. Years later, doctors will tell me I have an IQ of 48 and what some people call mentally retarded, as he's putting mayonnaise in a toaster.
Dude, but then even then, the thing that they say at the end of the movie, do you remember?
It's been a while.
Brick Tamlin is married with 11 children and one of the top advisors to the Bush White House.
Yeah.
So like it's like, okay, he's an idiot, but also.
Dude, Brick rules. Veronica. I'd like to invite you to the pants party.
To the pants party.
Brick, are you telling me there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Like, he doesn't even know
Brian,
what party.
would you like to come to a party in my pants?
No, Brick. No. Okay.
Okay. I'm okay. Dude. Oh, you know I would have killed to see that fall, too.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I would have killed to see that fall. Oh,
I'll guess what part I think you probably hated the most. The battle scene.
Fucking so stupid.
I knew he was going to hate that scene. It's so funny.
Why does Luke Wilson lose his arm? Why does Luke Wilson lose his arm?
Brick.
No. He loses his other arm, too. That's where I was mad. It got me all mad again about the battle scene all over again when he lost his fucking second arm. I hated that. That was stupid, Adam McKay. Brick, that made me very mad.
Brick, where'd you get a hand grenade? Okay. I don't know.
Okay, I'm back in. That got me. And then I got mad. And then I got mad when I watched the stupid ass battle scene. Everything else was awesome.
Oh my God.
Everything Brick Tamlin did was awesome. The rest of the movie's pretty good. I thought it was very good. I was bored with Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
She's very, very boring.
Very
she didn't
boring.
add anything to her character.
You know one of my other favorite parts of that movie? What's love like, Ron? It's kind of like... Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight.
I hope they sang it for real. I don't think all of them sang it.
Oh, you can get the recording on streaming services. It's there.
I know Steve Carell sang his.
Sky rockets in flight. Woo! Afternoon delight. Whoop! Afternoon delight.
I do get excited every time I see Ed Keichner on my TV too.
Not Ed. David.
No.
David Koechner.
David Koechner. What's his
I just watched his
Ed?
DUI footage the other day. I watched his DUI body cam footage the other day.
He has a DUI footage?
Yeah.
We can watch it in the break if we're not close to it. I don't know where we're at now.
We're probably pretty close.
25, yeah.
All right, let's just keep going for a second. Pull it up, and
Yeah,
I
and then
want to watch
afterwards
that.
I'll tell you about why Dear Santa made me cry.
Yeah. Are we
we'll
taking
talk
a break
about
now?
some Christmas movies too.
Are we taking it now?
No, we can keep going.
We can keep going.
I'll put a nice Christmas reel in the middle. We're just talking production now. But no, Anchorman. Like there's so many good one-liners though, and Adam McKay is really good at one line. Wow, fuck.
I did enjoy. Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, that got out of hand really fast.
That was on my radio board for the longest time.
Yeah,
Well, that got out of hand really fast.
Yeah.
Like that with a game got out of whatever it was. But it was on my radio board, and so I never knew what it was in reference to. But I was like, stupid ass battle scene.
Sex Panther. 60% of the time it works every time.
What's that smell?
This is worse than the time the raccoon got stuck in the copier. Dude, no, I did a slick move on the forklift today, and one of the guys came up to me. He goes,
"Don't act like you're not impressed."
No, he came up to me and he goes, "Frenchie can drive." Like, I laughed so hard at that.
Also, Jack Black's only villain character in his career so far.
He's not even a villain.
He punts his dog in that.
In that, yeah.
He is a
I thought
villain.
you were talking
the fuck
about
you
Dear
mean
Santa.
he's not a villain?
I thought you were talking about Dear
Baxter over a bridge.
I thought you were talking about Dear Santa. Even then, he wasn't fully a villain though, because Ron Burgundy did throw a burrito in his face on his motorcycle and made him wreck his hog.
Hey,
you made me wreck my hog.
No, even before that, I like the question of, "Hey, you throw a burrito out your car?" There's nobody else on the road.
Yeah.
Hey,
You just throw a burrito out your window.
Yes.
I'm trapped in a glass case of emotions. I know what other part you hated. News team assemble.
Yeah. I loved it.
Really?
We're right here.
It's so random.
No. I love that they were right there.
Yeah.
The punchline to me is that they were right
it
there.
is, yeah.
It's like we've been here the whole time. That you've been here. Huh? Dude, the cuts of them at the pool table, I almost pissed my pants. That was probably my only scene outside of Brick Tamlin that I laughed hard at.
It's a little better than just fine.
Okay, fine, whatever. That was so fucking funny.
It's a fantastic movie.
I thought it was very good. I didn't laugh out loud to it as much.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
I just thoroughly enjoy Steve
And then
Carell.
they made a Ben and Jerry's made a limited edition ice cream for when the second one came out called Scotchy Scotch Scotch.
Oh, that's funny.
It was so good. It was butterscotch ice cream with a butterscotch ripple in it, and it was.
What other movie did I watch? I watched Project X again, which is a fantastic movie.
I haven't watched that in years.
You want to know something? It's kind of better than Superbad.
Really?
We'll break. I gotta break into this
Go suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
It still holds up. I watched it semi recently.
Yeah,
still
I'm
great.
sure it does, and it's fun to see Fat Jonah Hill.
Yeah, because he was better.
We're bringing it back, dude.
Call back.
That honestly, it's my favorite clip that didn't blow up of ours.
That's a good one. Yeah,
It might be my favorite clip because it's Hannah Montana's high up there for me. The Christmas, I hate Christmas stuff.
It might be worth going back and adding in the context for that because there's no context in that clip, and I think that's why it didn't.
I might need to get I have my laptop. I'll get the full episode
Yeah.
from you. I don't have the full episode.
Well,
from
no,
that
you can
one.
go in on Opus and do it.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Inside baseball.
Yeah. But no, I think Jonah Hill and that's peak Jonah Hill.
I don't even know if it's peak Jonah Hill.
Really not because it's his breakout.
He's that. But what's the difference? Could Jonah Hill back then pull off him in Wolf of Wall Street? Like the acting job.
The acting job, probably. I don't think he was. I don't think he would have been given the shot.
That's why it's not peak Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
to me.
that's fair.
He was given the shot,
That's
and he
fair.
was doing the most
I would
Jonah
agree that
Hill.
Wolf of Wall Street, Jonah Hill's probably peak.
That
Jonah Hill.
Moneyball, like those are like the
Moneyball's
same
solid.
era.
Yeah.
And like the mid '90s movie's good.
Mid '90s is a great
It's
movie.
very, very, very
As
good.
a kid that grew up skateboarding and just enthralled in skate culture,
I liked it just as an A24 fan.
It is arguably the best skate film of all time.
So like it's good, but like we're
it
talking
was
like
real.
acting Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up was fine.
I didn't like it.
I liked it. It was whatever. To me, it was just like, let's get as many famous people in this movie as possible.
It gave me the ick because it had such a blatant agenda.
Yeah.
And whether I
Yeah.
agreed with it or not, it gave me the ick because that's what the Nazis used to do, was get all the famous actors to do propaganda films. And that's how I felt about it. And I was like, yeah, we should do something about the climate, but fuck.
It is crazy how wild, how many parallels there are. It's like you accuse other people of propaganda, but you do it.
Yeah.
Like you like
100
blatantly.
You blatantly called someone else Hitler and then did one of his things.
And it wasn't even veiled.
No.
It was like, here's what would happen if the world ended. Here's how we believe you would react if the world ended.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But we got to We're the Millers.
Yeah, We're the Millers is so good. It's underrated.
Is it the last great comedy movie? It came out like 2013. But like Judd Apatow had his run.
It's not the best in this trilogy. When did The Hangover 3 come out versus We're the Millers?
We're the Millers is like 2013 and Hangover.
Same year? Okay.
They did?
So that was probably the last. Because whichever one came out
when did the
last,
first Hangover come out?
2009.
Okay.
So when I mean last, like just the last one. But like The Hangover's probably better, and so like the last great comedy movie.
But I'm even saying like The Hangover Part 3 is not a better movie than We're the Millers. But I would if it came out after if Hangover 3 came out after We're the Millers, it would hold the spot of the last great.
I've only seen the first Hangover.
Really?
Never seen the second or the third.
The second one's fun.
I've heard a lot of people hate them.
A lot of people don't like them. I think they're fine. They're not as good as the first one.
Well, that's the thing is like,
and you're never gonna get as good as the first one.
The thing is like,
the first one's timeless. Dude.
And maybe we view it a little differently, just trying to be in this industry of like, if we made a movie together and it was as massively successful as Hangover 1 was, we're making a fucking another one.
Oh, for sure.
And we're gonna make a third one if the market deems it.
Yeah.
If we can't, we're going to make 3 movies. If the first one's good enough, I don't care if the second and third ones are good enough.
No, we still did it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The first one was good enough
for
the second one to sell good enough for us to make a third one.
Exactly.
So fuck it.
The first, so just everybody shut up about the movies not being good unless it's The Godfather 3, because you didn't have to make it.
Yeah, The Godfather 3 is ass.
You didn't have to make it. It was 20 years after the fact.
I knew guys in high school that would buy the trilogy and throw away the third disc.
It was because it was 20 years after the fact.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Garbage.
Anyway, but
I mean, why do you think they keep making remakes?
Fast and Furious.
Those
Fast and Furious is like movie 11?
Look at every horror franchise. There's like
Spider-Man
12
gets
Friday
rebooted
the
every
13th.
decade.
Yeah. And you know what? I like every version of Spider-Man that there's been.
I haven't hated any of them.
No. People bash on the Andrew Garfield one. I thought he was good.
He was the most Spider-Man to me. Like the fitting the teenage, all of that, like, and just kind of the boyish nature of it until Tom.
Yeah. So here's the way I've heard it.
Holland.
Here's the way I've heard it described. Love Tom Holland.
Quit kissing Zendaya though. Me and you gonna have a problem.
Oh,
that better be all you doing to her too.
He's gonna fucking shoot webs in your eyes, dude. And by that I mean
I will be the next.
Dude's just his spidey senses tingling.
I don't want his British cum in my face. Get that British stuff out of here. Fucked up teeth.
Fucking
cum
tea
out
and
of
crumpet
here.
bullshit.
Yeah. Ugh, British cum. No.
I think it's more of a oi, oi.
Oh, I'm not. TCO's for the kids, guys.
Blimey, Chip, you gonna come right, my eye? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheree.
Anyway, can you guys think of another good
hold on,
comedy
the Spider-Man
movie?
thing.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. Tom Holland's the best at both, at doing both.
I'd argue, being that Stan Lee gave Tom Holland the endorsement of like, this is what I envision Spider-Man as, I'm going to give it to Tom.
No, that's what I'm saying. Tom is the best, But
Yes.
of the
everything.
first two, Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker as far as like personality and shit like that. Andrew Garfield played a great Spider-Man, but neither one of them is as good as the combination that Tom Holland brings.
What would you say my favorite ethnic group is? God's chosen people, right?
Jews?
Yeah. The creator's chosen Spider-Man.
Is Tom Holland Jewish?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm just saying that God is to Jews as Stan Lee is to Spider-Man.
I got you now.
And so Stan Lee gets to say who the best Spider-Man is because he had the idea of the purest Spider-Man.
He created Spider-Man.
So Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man, period. Like, I mean, at least
No,
to me.
I get no, and I'm not disagreeing
And
with
so,
you.
like, if we're talking about like just the Peter Parker scenes, the acting in it, Tobey Maguire might have it. Sure. If we're just talking about the
I don't even
acting
think
and
that.
the,
I'm just saying between Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire is that Tobey Maguire played a much better Peter Parker than Andrew Garfield did. Mm-hmm. Andrew Garfield played a much better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire did.
Okay. That's, and like
Tom Holland is what they both wanted to be.
And each guy's benefited off of
For sure.
the one.
I mean, the
being before
soundtrack
him.
to Spider-Man 2. Mm-hmm. Caleb, you gonna pull up that track list there? We got Dashboard Confessional on there. It's like a bunch of emo bangers.
But
Dude.
real quick, just to answer the question of is We Are the Millers the last it's been 10
it's
years.
one of them.
I don't know if there's another great comedy movie in the last
It's
8 years or so.
Nice Guys? That's good.
Nice
but
Guys.
that's still it's a buddy cop movie and with a lot of comedic elements. It's a great movie. Have you never watched Nice Guys?
I don't think so.
Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling.
Okay, I need to see it.
Very good. It's always streaming somewhere.
I'm gonna pull back on that.
Everybody
one.
wants some, maybe.
Being that the stars in that movie aren't known for comedic acting or comedians.
Touche.
I'm gonna not say that's a comedy movie, being that it's Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And We're the Millers, Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston. She's a sitcom. That's comedy, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Say Booksmart.
Booksmart is actually it's Girl Superbad.
Yes. I liked it. I liked it.
But it is. I think Jump Street was after.
Jump Street. Okay.
Yeah.
Jump Street might be the last great comedy movie.
Yeah,
21
look up
and
when that
22.
one came out.
22 was 2014.
Yeah, so I would say 22.
Still similar times. It's been almost been 10 years since that came out.
The mid
But
teens.
so 21 Jump Street, 21 and 22 Jump Street. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, because everything else is like an action comedy, horror comedy, a dramedy, a rom-com.
But and 21 Jump Street, like that's a action comedy, but
it is, and it is
Jonah Hill.
But it's Jonah Hill. It's got comics in it. The brothers, the twin brothers,
The Lucas brothers.
the Lucas brothers.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. I know there's a lot of comics in it. I need to rewatch it.
Oh God, Rob Riggle's in the first one and the second. He's in both of them.
Yes, he gets his dick shot off in the first one. You know what's really funny to me? The Ride Along movies.
Those are all right.
I like Ride Along 2 might be better than the first one to me.
I think you and me watched the first one together one time.
Yeah. Me and shout out to Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Yeah, we watched that this weekend.
I still don't know how it ends.
I'm not 100% sure either.
Trainwreck 2015.
Trainwreck, but Amy Schumer.
Yeah, Amy Schumer.
Amy, I mean, it fits all the categories. I've never seen it.
It's got Bill Hader.
It's Bill Hader, Amy Schumer, LeBron James.
Yeah. What about Melissa McCarthy's run? What was her Tammy? Heat was while I was in high school.
Bridesmaids was
like
2011.
Yeah.
That won an Oscar.
That's a great movie.
That won, or was at least nominated for an Oscar for the screenplay.
Yeah.
I'm just going through like Wikipedia page for the decade.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any more. Good Lord. Any more comedy movies that came out in the last like 5 years even?
I mean, if it was like a B movie or something. Like
I like the Pete Davidson movie.
King of Staten Island.
I liked it.
That was good. But
I don't think it's a great comedy movie.
It's not. Yeah, it's not really.
It's more of a love letter to his dad.
Yeah,
and like he's a comic, and so it's gonna get lumped into comedy.
And it feels more like a drama with good comedy in it.
Rico from Hannah Montana's in it.
Yeah, he's also in Fallout,
is
the
he?
Fallout series.
Yeah. Moises Arias.
Yeah. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in the Fallout series because he also looks 40-teen.
He's also been like that for even when he was Rico as a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
he was
yeah.
still kind of old looking back. Yeah, he was a little creep.
Yeah, oh, for sure, dude.
He would have got Me Too'd.
Oh,
The first time we've ever seen a 12-year-old get Me Too'd
was
been
Rico from Hannah Montana.
From Hannah Montana.
Montana.
You know what movie I think is kind of shitty?
What?
Scarface.
Yeah.
Thank you. Me and Biggs argued about this for like half of the movie.
It's fine.
It's no, it's not even fine. I'm so mad. You know what makes me so mad about it? You know why people get mad at John Wayne when he played Genghis Khan?
Yeah, why I oughta tell these Mongols.
Boy, I oughta.
it was why I oughta.
Whatever.
Why I oughta tell these Mongols that they are messing around with the wrong Khan.
Jesus. You went in hard a little bit.
Yeah. Don't get mad at me. I was quoting a movie that I've
But Al
never
Pacino
seen.
does the same thing. He's an Italian dude playing a Cuban.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah, it's closer though than a white dude playing the king of the Mongol Empire.
It's just as far away, actually.
I've listened to 16 hours on the Mongol Empire. Fantastic.
I'm not saying that this isn't. You're not wrong. But also, it's the same thing.
It's like the guy that played the Asian detective. It was a white guy playing an Asian detective, and they literally taped his eyes up. It's a legit thing.
Breakfast at
Look
Tiffany's?
up white actor, Asian detective, or Asian cop. I think I want to say Chinese because it was early America, so that was what it was to them back then.
Bad images I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to think of let's write the next great comedy movie. Easy. I'll email Judd in the morning.
Movie or like
It was a series.
Charlie Chan?
Charlie Chan.
Jesus. Oh, is that David Carradine?
No.
What was David Carradine's show?
Warner or Oland.
Yeah, Warner Oland.
Okay.
We'll show you a picture later.
It's the 20s. Come on.
It was in the 20s, but
David Carradine had a similar show.
yeah, I was watching a Watch Mojo video today and they mentioned it and I can't
Shout out
remember,
Watch
or maybe
Mojo.
it was a reel, but I was watching
Big
Watch
shouts
Mojo
to
today.
Watch Mojo.
Watch Mojo rules.
Oh man.
I love their
I
top
love
10
Watch
lists.
Mojo.
They do the best top 10 list too, because somebody on TikTok the other day tried to do a top 10 list of top 10 My Chemical Romance songs, and they were so wrong.
Well, Watch Mojo has a staff of journalists. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why they can make good top 10 lists, because it's 45 people or voting on it, or whatever their process is. But I'd kill them. Oh, that's all I do. Watch Mojo is what I do for work today. Like I make top 10 lists for the NFL. Watch Mojo is the reason I got into this industry.
Oh yeah, no,
listing
Watch Mojo.
things.
I've been a Watch Mojo guy for years.
Oh my goodness.
Over a decade.
I love the when they do little honorable mentions. I never even get mad.
The honorable mentions, yeah. I'm
I
like,
can
that's
wait
fair.
for number one.
Every
Show
now-
me how you feel about this.
Every now and then too, there'll be one in the honorable mentions. You're like, I thought that was going to be.
I
Number
thought that was
one.
gonna be number one.
Yeah.
You be sitting out, you didn't even crack the
And then they come out with number one. You're like, yeah.
I'm
Rarely
still,
do I disagree.
there's one I know I disagree with.
What one?
Top 10 Outkast songs. Number one was The Art of Storytelling.
What would you put as number one?
Being that I'm switching my Watch Mojo brain on, they'd account for quality, sales, critic taste, and whatever it is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of
Audience
the things.
reception.
Hey Ya is
I
number
mean, yeah.
one.
Hey Ya.
mean,
I'm
like
guessing Hey Ya was number two.
I don't even remember now. I just know it wasn't one.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you have to go one there, Miss Jackson,
Roses.
Miss Jackson.
But I would put Roses after Miss Jackson for sure.
Okay, yeah.
But I thought you were going.
I'd even argue that Roses is better than Miss Jackson on a song.
I
level.
would too, but I think as far as popularity goes,
It'd
Miss
probably
Jackson.
get the edge that way. But yeah, no, and then the Art of Storytelling. And then you can do whatever you want with the it's not even a deep cut, but
it's deep cuts to everybody else.
Yeah, it's a deeper cut.
Yeah, like I know I've listened to more Outkast songs. Can't tell you their names.
I went through a big Outkast.
I love Outkast.
My entire senior year of high school, that was like
I don't
the
know
only
what
thing I
Andre
listened to.
3000's doing right now with the flute and shit, but
Hey, man.
hey, yeah.
I hate you. Hate you. Hate you.
Hey, yeah. You tried so hard. You're still not as good as me.
How much time do we have?
Got like 10 more minutes.
This stupid fucking show. This stupid
What's the best
fucking
Christmas
show.
movie of all time?
I-
In Felix's brain, like when you think your favorite Christmas movie.
Christmas Story is awesome.
Really? It's a great one.
It has all like the sinister things I like, but it's still like
Yeah.
a whimsical childhood
yeah.
movie, and like the narration. I think anything narrated
The
is
narration's fantastic.
automatically gonna like switch to the child in you. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna help me follow along. It's
Yeah.
help. So like I love A Christmas Story. Like that's the leg lamp is hilarious to me. The dad is just kind of an asshole.
Fragile must
Like,
be Italian.
It's a sinister movie, but it's
Yeah.
also like it's a kids movie.
Oh, fudge, but I didn't say fudge. I said the big one. It's the F dash dash dash.
But also, one that sits in my heart deeply, and all of my people who graduated high school with me will know this one: The Polar Express.
Yeah, you're of that generation.
It's my
Yeah,
generation.
It makes sense.
It came out for me.
And it's a great movie.
I was like
Don't
4
get me
years old
wrong.
when it came out.
Tom Hanks played like
Kick
6
ass.
roles in that Oscar bait.
He should have fucking won all of the Oscars. He was Santa. He was the conductor. Who else was he?
The bum.
The bum. Tom Hanks is incredible.
I think he was the kid too.
Hey, hey, Mr. Conductor Man. Hey.
Mr. Conductor, and then the bum up there like, you got a ticket, say?
Yeah. And then the little ugly ass black girl in that. What?
Didn't expect you to say it like that. Everybody knew she looked a little odd. That was animated blackface.
They did her so dirty. I was like, you could have made her beautiful. She could have been a beautiful little girl. I was just like,
Nah, we're gonna make this realistic. Not everybody's pretty.
like even the little nerdy kid was like, he's still kind of cute.
Yeah, he's got a nerdish charm
got
about
that-
him.
Hey,
She
guys.
had the what? Oh god,
She was a strong female character. And you're like, all right,
it was
Harriet
like
Tubman.
when Hermione told Ron that he had the emotional range of a teaspoon. It's one of my favorite lines from Harry Potter. Is Hermione telling Ron,
I love a
you
good
have the
insult.
emotional range of a teaspoon.
I love a good insult.
You wanna know my favorite insult from Harry Potter?
What?
You'll like it. It's in Chamber of Secrets when they drink the Polyjuice potion. Have you ever watched? Okay, so Polyjuice potion allows you to look like someone else, and so Harry and Ron take Polyjuice potion to look like Crabbe and Goyle, who are Malfoy's henchmen, pretty much. There's friends, but they're really more his henchmen. And Harry still had his glasses on, and they run into Draco, and Draco goes, "Why are you wearing glasses?" He goes, "Oh, I was reading." And Draco goes, "I didn't know you could read." They're 12. It's like Draco's a terrible bully because it's always Ron, you're poor. Harry, you don't have parents. Hermione, your parents aren't wizards. Blah. But then to his own friend goes, "I didn't know you could read."
So in The Sopranos, this is going to be wild compared to what you just said. But one of the big stories in like one of the last seasons is that one of the mafia members is gay. Like
yeah.
He's been sucking dick on the side. And the guy who takes his spot after he goes missing and ends up getting murdered isn't earning as much money as him.
Yeah.
And so his friend goes, "Hey, maybe you should start sucking cock and you can start earning like Vito did." It's like, hey, yo.
Yo.
It's like, it's
don't
not like if he
swing
starts
that
sucking
way.
dick, he's immediately going to be a better businessman.
To bring it full circle about Christmas movies and what I was saying earlier.
Christmas. If you asked me like a Christmas episode of a television show, I'd have a better answer for you.
What's your Christmas episode of a television show?
Community has the best
They're very
ones.
good, yeah.
I love their animated
Yes, that one was
Christmas
very
episode.
good.
That
I
might
do
be,
remember that.
just off the top of my head, that's
Yeah.
the one I can think of. But I love Community. Like their specialty episodes are fantastic. That one,
Yeah.
their
Their
Christmas
Halloween
episodes
ones are always good.
Their Halloween ones, their paintball ones.
Yeah, the paintball ones are fun.
All of them are. Their specialty episodes are the best.
They're so good.
So,
I need to rewatch Community.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I've rewatched most of it recently, yeah.
Dear Santa. One of like the kids' parents are having marital problems and Satan grants him 3 wishes. He goes like a genie, and Jack Black's like, they stole that from us.
It is, and that's really fun. That's a really funny joke because it kind of like, you kind of subvert expectations of like going all the way around of like, sure, it's always been a genie's thing to have wishes, but then to be like, no, it's ours actually. It was always ours, and they took it from us. That's fun.
And so you get 3 wishes from Satan, and then he gets your soul. Mm-hmm. So here comes the spoiler alert. One of the driving kind of subplot points is that the main kid's little brother died in an accident when the dad was playing golf and the mom wasn't watching.
It's just like walk the line.
And so on his Christmas card that
I was fishing.
Wrong kid, dad.
I wanted to say it in the movie, and then I was just like, he didn't say it exactly how he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Because he says it kind of is like, I wish you would have died or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, wrong kid died. I was like, you didn't say
do
the
it
line right.
But so anyways, the kid brother's dead, and the Christmas card that he sent to Satan on accident, he wished for his brother back.
Oh.
Which you don't find out till the end of the movie.
Jeez.
I told you, spoiler alert. But the kids getting like, no, that you want to talk about, that's what made me cry.
Hold on. Don't ruin it. I kind of want to watch it now.
It made me cry.
Don't ruin it 100%.
Plug your ears.
Can I? I'm just going to go to another room. It'll be fine. Just yell when it's okay for me.
All right. So.
I've been good at crying lately.
Yeah. So.
Hold on.
Movie is ending. Jack Black's character, turns out he's not Satan. He's just a low-level demon. And he's been trying to grant this kid's wishes so he can become like a full-time demon or something. I didn't exactly get that part of it. But the kid's last wish was for his parents to be happy. Well, they did that on their own. So his last wish was null and void. And the demon goes, I granted your last wish for you. Kid comes downstairs. They're like, honey, open your presents. And he sees his brother there. And he goes, I already did. And I was just like, oh, okay. All right, Felix, it's safe. But anyways, it was just such a oh my God. It got me again. It was so heartwarming. A movie about the devil being Santa. Didn't know it could be that heartwarming. I'm
laughing at you. But Friday Night Lights made me cry way more than it should have.
Oh, I believe it.
Because it's not even worth talking about on the podcast because I would have rewritten that show, the last 2 seasons of that show.
That's fair.
Because the way they never know when to say goodbye to their characters. Mm-hmm. Because it feels like when they started the show, they wanted all of their main characters to be like juniors or seniors.
Yeah.
But by the time the show got picked up for more seasons, it's like, we want to hold on to these characters. So they're actually freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
And so like they hold on to them for an extra year. And then even when they graduate, it's like, all right, let's hold on to them for another year. It's like, no.
You could have just made them transfer schools.
And they do that with the coach. Like, it's a whole thing. It's not worth talking about on the podcast.
That's fair.
I do want to tell you because it is weighing on my soul, and I don't have anybody else to talk to. You guys are my only friends.
Uh-huh.
And Biggs, and he's an asshole.
If you want to know, watch our episode with Biggs.
Yeah, no, he's
He's the best.
No, he's the best. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so
what you want to talk about?
I think we're about out of time.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix.
All right, have a good no.
Gabby, Hannah, bless you.
Real quick housekeeping. Let's just say, like, we're a fun podcast that we want you to share with all your friends and your family and the strangers on the street.
And the strangers on the bus.
Yeah.
What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. Totally different tempos. Anyways, we would really, we're not trying to like whore ourselves out for likes and shit. We just want more people to watch this. So, yeah, we are. But
We just want to make you smile.
Like,
Share,
comment,
subscribe.
comment for sure, subscribe for sure, and share it.
Your mama probably like me.
Your mom probably won't like me, but actually, I do great with parents. Don't make
do
that.
great.
Stop showing your vinegar strokes. Nobody wants to see your vinegar strokes. The face you make when you come is the same face you make when you smell vinegar. My stomach just made a noise. Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, no, I'm finished.
Oh, good. Good thing you brought extra clothes.
All right. God bless you.
God keep you.
Hey, if you like that episode of the podcast, be sure to check out TCO Gaming. Our profile is right there. And you can watch a video of what we've got going on over here. You can watch another video of the pod right here. And then just click on the subscribe right there. Like, share, subscribe, make it cool. And then check out my boy Big Ed. Big Ed. Check out Big Ed right there. What's good, big dog? All right.